Dark fire positions.
Oh, 2+.
Well.
We stop him for a bit.
Yeah.
No, I gotta do some
We've
shit.
only got, we've got
Yeah,
10
yeah.
minutes and nothing. So.
Yeah, but let's reconvene at 7. We'll stop for an hour.
Yeah, perfect.
An hour.
Yeah, an hour and 10.
Alright, we're back.
Yeah, I didn't make a call there. So last couple of pulls I fucked up. Yeah, reconvene at 5 Eastern, Aussie Eastern. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
It was Carly as in. Are you here still, Jacob?
I think he's gone.
Dude, fucking hell, get yoinked, dickhead. Carly just comes in and gobbles up that tether and he doesn't even notice. That was actual, like, ninja skills. You should see how good it is, holy fuck.
Yeah, he's been robbed a few times. I've robbed him like half the times. And then he runs out without a tether.
You ready? You ready for this?
No, I'm not watching it. 1 sec. Okay, I got it.
Alright, you ready? So, you're there. Carly
Yeah.
was like over here, and here's Jacob, right? See there? Look at him get it. So he's just like run through here. Jacob's got it. He's like, yep, good, time to move out. Fucking yoink.
That's a wipe.
I didn't even see
Wait.
it.
Carly
didn't-
yoinks it so well. Alright, ready? So Bubbles here. Carly moves out to the right for some bizarre reason.
I'm
Jacob
doing
here.
positional.
Right. And you see it? You see it just under the wing there? He yoinks it so well that no one noticed.
I mean,
we're
I was
just
doing
all
my
dead.
positional, dude.
We're just
I
like,
didn't notice until I got to the middle and I'm standing on corpses. I'm like, what happened?
look how well you yoink it. Like, you've done it just at the point where Jacob's, like, done it in his head, like, okay, I have it, it's now
Yeah, he's
correct.
resolved,
and then he
right?
got it,
Yeah.
like, yeah. Like, he'd resolved it in his head 100%. There it is there, right? Jacob gets it. Stolen.
Fucking pickpocket.
If he'd done that on purpose, I'd be
Yeah.
so impressed.
Like I probably could have gotten to the center sooner, but I want to hit my positional, especially
Dude,
because that's like
you
right,
don't play with those tethers, man. They're so
dude. The
like.
so the tanks have plenty of time.
Very.
and that's also right in the middle of 2-minute cooldown, so I'm maximizing my damage.
Bubbles, you're there,
Also
right?
turning a lot.
Am I right in understanding that those tethers aren't like an exact science as to when you're picking them up, though? Like
What do you
what I
mean
mean by
exact
that, like what I mean by that is I've seen tanks try to pick it up before and like run directly through them and they don't grab the tether. Is that just lag or are they a little bit buggy?
It's probably just a little bit of
lag.
lag. The
Okay,
actual
yeah.
tethers seem to mechanically work
Like
really
perfectly.
well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, really well. And the
Must
thing is,
just
like,
be my view then.
but I mean, like we're getting to the stage, and that's when I was starting to into Ecos a bit with my tethers, like late in that set of pools. That we stand ready, and we're basically moving like as they appear, because by
Yeah, okay.
lags, by the server lag, we've already had them for like half a second.
Makes sense.
And it seems like they don't have any kind of like cooldown for how quickly they can swap targets. So like
No, it will just
ping,
straight
yeah.
up. Well, it might have a very, very, very short cooldown, because like if I was to run behind the group with a tether, it would probably just stick to the first person for a while. I don't know, but it's not actually a difficult mechanic. It's just that we're skirting the edge of like movement and
Of
stuff
movement, yeah,
faster
yeah.
and faster. Like as we do more and more pools, the thing that that everyone runs into is like you just cut it finer and finer and finer,
Yep.
and then you just start wiping to like
Cutting it too fine. Like
Yeah.
you're going a little bit too far on the risk factor compared to the gain.
Yeah,
well, it's not even risk
I've-
factor. Like there's no gain in damage or anything. We're just like going faster and faster and faster.
I've noticed that like ping causes a lot of like some pretty like bad desync with like positions of players versus where they look on my screen, like especially when I see players like trying to make small movements like on my screen, it's like it looks like they don't make a movement at all. And I've just gotten used to doing this, but like for example, when like if I'm in a dungeon and a tank's like kiting mobs, like I always have to be in front of the mob. Like even on this boss, when Bubbles has his little bird, when he's kiting it to the next position,
Good luck
I
if you're
can't
melee.
be like if I'm standing on top of the bird's model, I will be considered out of melee range. I have to be on top of Bubbles, like well in front of the mob, if I'm going to be able to melee it while we're moving. And it so like the players they're not always exact, like especially if they're in the middle of moving, they're not exactly where they look like on your screen.
The best one's when like it plays the animation of you doing an attack, but it never connects. So you're just spamming like the same animation as you're running behind a target. Like we get that too, like from Australia to Japan.
Yeah. I'm sure it pretty much will affect us all equally because we all have roughly the same ping.
Oh, fuck yeah! Good luck on the on OCE servers if we ever switch.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. See, it's so stupid. Like they have the perfect opportunity. I wish I could like somehow send feedback like direct to Yoshi P, because I feel like this is the like brilliant fucking idea for them to test. Like they have teased since long before Endwalker that they were considering the idea of cross region travel.
You go to the system, then support desk, and then contact us, and then leave a suggestion.
Like I feel like it makes so much sense for them to test cross region travel by letting free travel between JP and OS for like.
Yeah, I agree with JP and OS. There's a very good reason as to why they're not doing NA and JP.
Yeah,
all the
I understand
Japanese
that.
people are having a fucking cry about it because they're incredibly xenophobic.
Like I understand that, but there's no reason not to allow travel between JP and OS, because like everyone going to OS is going to be from JP. They're still going to have a lot of friends on JP. And like if if they had the promise of like, oh yeah, I can log back in on JP and play with any JP friends I have, like all of the OS community is going to be way more willing to transfer day one.
Is it xenophobia if you just prefer to play a game the way you've been playing it and you don't want another community's way to interfere with that?
Yep.
Is that xenophobic?
Yep.
I mean, I would
That's not
say it's
xenophobic, but saying
I-
they're not allowed, we're going to fucking torpedo
yeah,
long desired functionality for everybody else because
Yeah.
one group of people wants to play by themselves. And let's be honest, they fucking do it anyway generally. How many JP only things do you have? So like if you have all your JP only party finders, like what does it matter if there's a whole bunch of people on
true.
your thing already? Like
Yeah,
I mean,
because
and
like you could just turn that into like no cross, like you'd make party finder groups and you'd see them listed as, all right, we're party finder group, no cross region, like you have to be part of this
like,
region to join. That's
like
actually
I can like basically I think I can understand not doing cross region. It's very unusual to have that in games, and I understand them not wanting to support it and like being afraid of what kind of like social implications they could have. But considering the OS and JP community have already been mixed together and like coexisting for like the last 10 years, it just doesn't make sense to like completely cut them off when you don't have to.
yeah, that's the thing that really fucking annoys me. It's like OS and JP are fucking tight.
they should be connected, like they should be considered.
It's
one
like,
and
yeah,
the
if
same.
you want, and like the thing also is they don't have to worry about like the server load. I mean, JP is already the least, I guess, densely populated data center, and it's going to be even more true once they open those servers. Like JP is going to be it's going to be like a fucking ghost town. Like half the population is going to be gone in the already most sparse data center.
With the most resources.
Exactly. So it just seems weird.